Jeff. This is FS, one of your hosts. We are back, and we are at the convention sales floor right now. A little smaller venue than what I'm used to at comic conventions, but it's packed full of goodness. Big things come in small packages, or great things, just to say. So, here's a little story before we get to who they are. I see this little cute woman walking around the convention floor, and every time I saw her, another sword got added to her arsenal. I was like, first it was just one sword right here, then a sword on the back, and then the last time I saw her, she had 7 swords. I swear to God, all over. I was like, all right, who is this little woman, and who is she going to get vengeance on? So, who are you?
My name's Sam Beard.
Okay.
And I run Father-Daughter Swimming.
Father-Daughter Swimming?
Yes, the name comes from back in school. I was in a medieval fight club, and we needed lacers with practice swords. So I go home, and I'm like, Dad, we need this lacers. He's like, oh, we can make that. So I learned from Dad, you know, he showed me how to make them. We worked on the design and that sort of thing, and then now I'm to the point where I do it all myself. But it still stems from, well, I use his shop.
Alright. And who is this that's on the next one?
This is my fiance, also known as my sales.
Captain Farrell, as it sometimes is needed. But I do none of the actual production. All I do is help when needed and get delivered.
Yeah.
And yes, I provide the beer. That's the.
You gotta have the beer.
It's an official black beer.
Just for this.
Just for this, right.
That's dedication, right?
Exactly.
So you guys like you're the perfect little 1-2 combination of love and death. So,
Yes.
so you're death dealing swords here.
Yep.
I love the costumes. I love that you guys went all out.
Thank you.
And you said so. You've been doing this. So how long have you been doing it?
We've started doing the convention circuit really the past 3 years, starting to get into that. I've been making them sort of for people at school, like 7 years now, something like that. So yeah, so a little while since I practiced.
Alright. So you plan on trying to learn how to make the swords, so you can help out? These are a lot of swords.
I help with the leather a little bit, so like
Okay.
we do leather work as well as wood, so like the holsters and not the holsters, the sheaths and the frogs and all that stuff. So I assist in that way, but this is where the master craftsmanship happens and
The authentic product.
the authentic product, right?
I think if we do many more conventions, if we start adding more, he's gonna have to because
Like we're bringing other
it's a
things
lot of
next
time.
week,
So where are you guys based at?
We're just east of Cleveland, so
Okay.
this area.
Right, hometown crowd right here. And you guys, how far out do you travel?
We've been going to Cleveland. That's our big one. So that's in Sandusky.
Okay.
That's actually next weekend. So we'll be out there.
So yeah, usually we've been doing stuff in Ohio, but you know, as we expand, we'll probably go out a little farther. At least is within a day's travel.
Okay.
You know.
So you guys are in Columbus, right? So
Yeah, we're based in Columbus, but I am from Cleveland. I moved down
very
to
nice.
Columbus a while ago. But I'm actually really psyched up because one of the reasons I moved to Columbus because the geek comic scene was non-existent here in Cleveland.
Yeah.
And then I come back and oh my God, we have a convention up
Right.
here. There's more comic stores. Like I was so happy to see all the cosplay when I walked in. I was like,
yeah.
I'm not moving back though.
No.
No.
And who can blame you? We've got OhioCon down there. We've got
Yes.
Origins coming up.
Yes, which we'll be at.
Yes,
We'll be there too as attendees, not selling, but we'll
Okay.
be
So I
there.
was thinking maybe sometime.
Yeah.
Thought about it.
Maybe expand.
I mean, it's a 5-day convention. I didn't even know it was a 5-day convention.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's huge.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good
Well,
stuff.
Yep.
you guys have, well, we're gonna put like your website information right here. It'll
Okay.
pop up right here on screen.
Yep. We got a Facebook page.
Cool. And a Facebook page. So we want people to like you.
Yeah.
Oh, we want you to like us too.
Okay.
I already gave you one.
Yes, I've
You
got
got
one right
one.
here.
So all your information will be there. So these guys are really cool. So they will be here tomorrow.
Yep.
Will you? Okay. So hopefully we got so much footage. We're gonna try to get some stuff up today. I don't know if we'll have it. We still got lots to cover. But like, just come out here, see these guys, find them at a convention. Cause swords are sweet, and these are custom, and like she's badass. You should just like, we're gonna get a picture with you with all the swords again.
Should I put the cross?
You're showing the sword you work with.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah. Where's her sword?
Where's like
It's like as big as her. She's like
This
fucking
is-
the Braveheart of wood
This is
swords.
the German longsword. So this is the style that we practice on. This is actually one of the two first ones that Dad and I made. So the design expanded a lot. You know, it's gotten a lot prettier. But so I brought this just to show like it's got its dings and nicks.
That's after years of use. It's still held up.
Do you guys have like equipment and stuff to protect you, or are you just going
No, just
all that?
by the time I graduated, we started having some like stocking pads and stuff like that to kind of help with equipment. Yeah, but no, for the most part, we just kind of it hurts.
Well, if it doesn't hurt, it means you don't love
Teach you
it.
anything,
Yeah.
either, right? You learn from the pain.
Right.
And really, they're for sword contact. They're martial artists, for instance, use swords like this to practice their forms. And so it's to build your strength, build your sword up. Like I was a fencer for many years, so I used the cutlass because it builds my sword in a way that just a thin metal sword does not. And the same thing is true with something like this. You swing that around all day, look at those muscles.
Right.
And they are weighted.
Okay.
So there's BBs in the bottom.
They're not just for show, they're for whacking away.
Well, once the information pops up down here, you guys go check it out, like their page, and thanks for being on the stuff.
Thanks for having us.
No problem.
All right.
All right. 2, 1.
And we're here at Cleveland Concoction. I am here with and she is the winner.
There's a steampunk Harley Quinn. She actually
Judge's choice. Judge's choice of why. And you can clearly see that her costume is
still in there.
literally amazing. And she is female, dark green.
She's right over here. Oh, wait.
And,
No, she's right over there.
You can't really see the detailing of her mask, but
right next to the
made out of leather. Correct?
Yep.
Hand painted.
Yep.
And
And
we read the difference.
Hand.
I didn't see it until I got right close to the but her actual around her eyes, etc. There is an actual press, just like steampunk novels. And is it quiet like that, or is it very
so I made it.
But can you explain the process of stylistic understanding?
Yeah, so you just get the leather wet, you cut out the shape first, and then you cut out the design that you want, and then you use hand tooling tools to press it down, like you said, it's just pretty much like hammered in. And then I shaped it around my face and painted it.
So was the leather wet as well? Is that the goes right under?
Yeah, when I shaped it, I mean, leather is really hard to work with if it's not wet, but when it's wet, it's like super easy. So I just literally like wrapped it around my face. I think I held it like this for a good like couple hours, just on and off, just to make sure it stayed. I didn't have to do it the whole time.
At the same time, you can also tell it's a bad episode when, no beard.
And I really like the feathering as well.
Oh yeah.
It's very subtle, very nice. Almost, it was a little bit lower, I could pretend it was.
I know, right?
Anyway, and you have the turquoise, dark costume as well. And the hat, which I should also talk about.
Yeah.
So, what comes like that?
So I actually made it out of two hats because one of the hats I like to wear on it and the other hat actually fit onto my head. So I sewed them together and then covered them in fabric.
What would you say was the most challenging part? I put them up there with
My
different cones as far as just
spats,
actual
actually, my duck feet spats. So this is truly like a beginner design, and it took me for friggin' ever to get these things done. I think I like undid them and redid them probably 3 or 4 times.
Okay.
Overall, surprisingly.
How many hours did you say you put your
I spent probably a good 2 or 3 weeks, probably 4 or 5 days a week after work working on it. The long weekend, that was nice, so I pretty much spent it every weekend. A good, like, straight 3 weeks.
And it's excellent. I mean, it's well tailored to you. And I like the buttons as well. Where did you get those buttons?
Joann's.
Joann's. They just have to be.
Yeah, they were perfect. They were there.
They look great.
I didn't have to search them out anywhere. They're just, they fit.
Okay, perfect.
I know, I keep getting compliments on the buttons.
They're giant and big. So.
I know, they're great.
And I would say you obviously like cartoons. What are your favorites?
Oh, jeez. I don't know. I like the old school, like Mind Brain.
Okay. Animaniacs.
Yeah. No, just because of that. Not the rest of the story.
I mean, the fantastic. Captain Planet, maybe?
I never really rocked the Captain Planet, but like, Magic School Bus was awesome.
Unfortunately, that is the case. Yeah.
Like Batman, of course, we got the basics.
Do you watch any Reading Rainbow at all?
Not that I remember.
Okay, fair enough. Anyway, congratulations. And excellent costume work.
Well, you know,
do you have any future plans for any costume that you might want to do?
I'm actually going to add to this one. Get a gun. That'll be fun. And then actually I want to do a female version.
Okay.
Which I think would be sweet.
So you can get a big fan.
Yeah, like a big board and everything. It's going to be awesome. Yeah, he's like my favorite.
You just became my favorite person.
Well, wait, are you kidding? Are you doing him before he took his pocket? Or
See, I'm going to do a female version, so I'm going to do my own style, but with the red and stuff.
okay.
Like original.
And when do you plan on debuting this? Okay, so that's a good plan. All right. Anyway, congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Is there a
Okay. So, alright. I've never been this close to belly dancer, so yes, fuck with it. How did you guys start in belly dancing? How did you get into this?
I looked online and found a place that said that they were teaching it and ended up being one of her dancers. Yeah, and I run the company.
Oh, so you're head check, huh? You're in charge.
I learned from her for a year. She referred me to join up with the troupe, and here I am.
And how did you get started?
I started in Cleveland in the late 90s. I joined a troupe there, and then I found I had a knack for choreography. So then a group of us defected and started our own group.
Oh, so there's like intrigue in their stories. So like, there's this whole faction, and then you like broke off like to our own thing, working to our own bellies. Okay, that's awesome.
Yeah. And then I opened up, when I moved to Akron, that's where I live now. That's when I started my own group. And I have a few different troupes in the company, and I do different styles of gothic, gypsy, tribal, and then other kind of fusion stuff. I'm definitely the person to go to if you want to go outside the belly dance box.
Okay, so is there any beef? Like, do you have like belly dancing wars? Like, do they ever encroach on your territory?
Who's they?
The faction you broke away from?
Oh, no.
Oh, okay. So it's regular
It's basically, it's your basic artistic thing. Like, I'm very much into the fusion and the creativity, and I want to do this crazy thing to this song. And if you're with people that don't want to do that, you break off and do what you do. Do you know what I mean? But you didn't tell how you got started. She came to me later.
I actually got started at a different studio in Akron, and I basically just kind of wanted something else to do, another hobby, way of exercise. After being with the other studio for a while, I decided that I wanted to move on and do something outside of the box, a little bit more non-traditional, and I came to Shawnee's company. That's where I've been ever since.
Cool beans. So, like, what type of show are we expecting from you guys tonight? So, obviously, I know your thing is probably outside the box.
Yes, I think so.
We're looking
Most of it, some of it's not.
Okay. So, so basically, in other words, you'll do some traditional, some stuff not traditional.
Actually, we have a very traditional belly dance routine, a burlesque piece. We have one gothic piece that's in the lineup.
Okay.
Our opening piece has everybody in the dance company in it. It's a very large amount of dancers in that very opening piece.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
10 o'clock.
how much rehearsal or practice goes into trying to put something together for a venue?
Hours and hours. Lots of grilling, your hands down, your hands up, move it. Lots of little detail kind of stuff. Lots of practice. They were real hard.
Right. So I don't want anybody to get the impression like, oh, you can just come out here and shake your belly and that's it. There's actually a lot of work and coordination goes into it.
Yes.
Okay. And how long you said have you been doing like years? How long?
I started in '97, so that would be 17 years.
Oh wow.
Oh,
And then,
wow.
and you a little over a year?
Year and a half.
Year and a half. And
About 7 years.
about 7 years.
Yeah.
Okay, so what we have here is a wide range of gamut of talent, years, experience, and it's going to happen tonight.
10 o'clock.
10 o'clock.
I want to see some of your moves.
Huh?
I want to see some of your moves.
Okay, no, all right. I'll give you a little something.
Okay.
I'll give you a little something. All right, hold up. I kind of like, don't laugh at me. I kind of picked up on what you guys are doing, so hold up. I don't know if is that like a little something?
Do you want to see our sword? One more dance. Just can I borrow this? We're going to do a sword dance tonight, and this is the sword, yes. Yeah, this is one of the swords. She just walked in. Hi. So tonight, if you want to see sword dancing, it's stuck. Oh, mine doesn't have this. Yeah, this is the sword.
Oh, yeah, so it's getting real right now on the stuff. Look at that.
You know, that kind of thing. But there's
You guys are going to be there. This is going to be awesome. The stuff is going to be there. You should be there. Thank you. Whoa! I kicked the bucket. Look, you guys are causing accidents already. You're not even moving. Alright, so again, we are back, and we have
Mark Levis.
Mark Levis with us, and pretty dang awesome cosplay costume. Tell everybody who you are.
I'm a medieval Green Arrow.
Wanted to make sure before I got it wrong. I knew it was Green Arrow some type, but this is pretty BA, man. It's pretty BA. How long did it take to put together?
Just a couple weeks, and, stuff I already had. Like this is, like red fairs and stuff. And I had a mask for when I did Nightwing before, so.
Okay, so you're a big cosplayer.
Yeah, so I do a lot of stuff.
Alright. So I know you were talking about earlier, and you are doing a comic book convention yourself.
Yeah, it's the Any Geek Expo.
Okay.
It's October 25th. It's at the Aspire Center, Geneva, which is a big Olympic complex.
Okay.
Big training and stuff. So we're running out a big banquet hall. We're gonna have a lot of cool stuff going on.
What city and state?
Geneva, Ohio.
Okay. Alright. So awesome cosplay. There's gonna be a convention. You said it's in October.
Yeah.
You guys have vendor tables and stuff still available?
Yeah, I got plenty of vendor tables. Pretty reasonable price. I like to try to give everybody a good deal. Like admission is $5 to get in.
Oh, yeah, that's really
We
great.
have a lot of tables up to like $20.
They'll need everybody to
6x8 being a vendor spot, and then like a 10x13, which is like 30.
So, is it running Friday, Saturday, and Sunday?
Just Saturday.
Oh, just Saturday, one day.
Just a one-day event.
Do they come set up on Friday?
We set up in the morning.
So, one day con. Alright. Great prices on tables and things like that. And is it a comic book convention or sci-fi?
We call it the Any Geek Expo. It stands for Northeast Geek Expo. Geek Expo. Also use it, say like any geek, like any kind of geek you want to be.
That's perfect. That is really perfect. Okay. I didn't even pick up on that. That's nice.
So I mean, I was Mr. Sinister one year, and then one year I was Deadpool, and there's a lot of people from like Attack on Titan, a lot of anime.
That's just really
yeah, a lot of people from video games, Legend of Zelda, Silent Hill nurses. There were a couple of those last year.
So how long have you guys been doing the convention?
This will be our 4th year.
Okay, cool. So that's the information. We'll have the website. We'll pop it up right here at some point during this interview or whatever. You guys should go there, fill it out. The stuff is going to try to get there. Possibly, if we can get there, get safe, do the press stuff that we've been doing. Appreciate having you on the show. I wanted to get you on there so you can talk about your event, try to get some more people there. And it'll be on our Facebook page, as always, and our SoundCloud. Thank you.